start. Just wait. You know everybody just heard that, right? Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Dev Zone! My name is Nightmare Dev Zone and we are in Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm sorry that you guys, I haven't made videos for a while, and before I get to explain that, I'll say this one thing. You guys say hi. Oh! Oh shit, I'm being shot at. Fucking damn it. Die, my grenade! But yeah, I have been off for this whole time because I've been offline and I moved. No. Yeah, sure. I murdered the waffle, but that doesn't mean anything.
7 pimps ago.
I killed the waffle, and I killed the Smurf. He deserved to die.
Here, kitty. Here, kitty.
You notice you. What the heck is going on? Who are you guys bitching at? Ah, no! Oh crap! Ah! Okay, well, that turns out that one guy bitch slapped me. Just need to say,
ouch!
Whoever is watching this live stream, just saying that there's gonna be a lot of weirdness going on. So if you guys do not like weirdness in videos, there's the door over there. No, the door has a mouth, and every time when you go by it, it says the F word. That would be funny. Just somebody get an argument with a door. I'm sorry, sir. You don't have to. I will interrupt you. Face my wrath. Face my wrath. You do not stand a chance. I will kick your ass.
Oh, stick, you will.
I will kick your ass, Bubble Leg. You will face my wrath.
Ouch! That would hurt.
Everybody knows what a trap is. Oh, you mean those bear traps? You mean those bear traps? You
bitch traps.
Poison all. You go like, oh my god! I gotta be. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
No talking about that stuff. We're not talking about that types of stuff in this live stream. Just no. No, I don't. Like, I'm okay with weirdness, but no stuff like that. Hell no. No, I will argue and I will put droids in your thoughts. Damn it. I can do multiple things. I just. I was just talking
you sounded like me now.
The fucking right between the eyes. I just saw that. I actually got shot right between the eyes in the forehead.
Oh.
That was funny. Somebody's a good sniper on there. I have to give them credit. Don't make me get Darth Vader after your ass. Die, you frickin' stormtrooper!
Stop that!
Oh shit! Please do not swallow your mic, dude. Stop swallowing your mic. We're not at McDonald's. Stop swallowing your mic.
Okay, welcome to Burger King.
You will not escape from me, you bitch. Die, rebel scum, die. Fuck. Ah! Who's shooting me? Oh, that's a rebel. I thought there was a stormtrooper.
That's okay, I'll just go through Jenny's drive-thru, that's all.
Oh, I'm stupid. I thought it was on the stormtrooper side.
Oh my god, that was cool. Do that again, Blake.
You crap.
Is it hello?
Welcome to Burger King. Get your shit and get out. Same reference as Jeff Dunham. I'm a big fan of Jeff
Just sit
Dunham.
in and get out.
You know, I actually have things against Burger King to this day.
Uh-oh.
If it was up to me, I would punch some people in Burger King I feel like that fast food restaurants should stop hiring other teenagers out there because there's a lot of teenagers who don't take the job seriously and decide to fuck up people's orders.
Oh my god, no way, no way.
I've actually had to deal with, like, you know, people who don't take their job serious.
Way.
I would take a job serious. Munch. You son of a bitch! No! Well, I've died. Da 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 da.
That's what he just said.
That is the Walmart reference from Jeff Dunham. I actually like Jeff Dunham. I'm a big fan of the Jeff Dunham series.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute. Did she decide to summon a dragon to breathe fire on you? Go like,
oh my
get him,
god.
Michu! Get him!
What the fuck?
I don't
He didn't have
know.
a dragon that. He didn't have no dragon bitch that breathed fire over him.
Oh shit! I'm being shot at! They're trying to steal the Twinkies. Fuck you,
Yeah.
stormtroopers! You love Twinkies!
Stop, no,
I will not shut up, sir. You have no right to make me shut up. Die! By gassing, I will gas them. I've gassed them.
No.
I've gassed the shit out of the stormtroopers. Die by gas.
I hear you.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I hear you. I can't hold it in.
Okay.
Stop it now.
There is one person watching.
Oh my god. Oh my god. See?
Hey,
Here it says.
Wolfsburg! What did the little chinchilla say to the other abominable snowman?
Chinchilla to abominable
I don't fucking know. No, I meant Ewok. Okay, what did the Ewok say to the stormtrooper?
I don't know.
What?
Oh god.
I proved it. He laughs at anything.
Ooga.
That's what the Ewoks do. Go like, Awooga! Awooga!
What? What's that?
Oh dear. Okay. Well, what does the Wookiees do to the droids?
I don't know what.
They go apeshit crazy on them. That's not even a funny joke. Trust me.
I can't hold it in. The weirdness of these jokes. It's just so amusing.
I am a magnet to weirdness.
What's that?
I like being weird. How is that funny? How is that even funny? The door's opening!
What?
Open sesame! Open sesame! Houdini!
Try to open the door.
Die! Die, rebel scum! Get off my property! Get off of my porch, you ruffian! You hooligan!
For the porch.
I have my own... It's my own frickin' place! You invade my property, I kick you in the ass, you rebellion scum!
I can hear two of you.
I died. I died. It's a big blue man. It's a blue guy with a big. Oh wait a minute.
Speak.
Is that an
What's the
alien
joke?
Smurf?
No, that's not a fucking alien Smurf.
There's a blue alien running around, so I got a feeling that's an alien Smurf.
What's the joke, Blake?
Alien Smurf! What are the exterminators of alien Smurfs? Die, motherfucker, die!
What's
Oh shit.
I got this.
Oh shit. Oh god.
This guy's using me as a meat shield. Don't be using me as a meat shield for fuck's sakes. I am not a meat shield. Oh shit.
Oh my god, a meat shield.
He's using me as a meat shield. I am no meat shield.
Oh, holy shit.
3. Okay. 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 I can do this.
Meat shield. Cause you're a bitch.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is the way we do it. Fuck. What the hell? No. Actually, in the 80s, I think that was a popular song.
That was his Irish. That was their Irish music. Oh, song,
no. This is supposed to be Irish. One of the Irish songs. This is supposed to be one of the Irish songs. Okay, let me sing it. I really don't. It's not copyright. This song everybody knows. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with the drunken sailor?
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, I know, it's my favorite as well. Early in the morning, hey, I don't remember that much about the song. I could probably sing the whole song without even listening to the music. I've actually listened to that song a lot. It's one of those easy songs to sing as well. I'm a little bit Irish as well, so.
I don't think that's an Irish song. Where the hell?
Well, actually, it was sung by an Irish band, I think.
Oh, jeepers.
And that was different. Like, I've been told by certain people that it's been an Irish song, and some of those people are Irish as well, so. Ah, fuck, and I got
Wait a minute,
the person hit me in the ass.
Didn't you say you had a little Irish in you?
We have a little bit of Irish and Scottish.
Shit.
Yeah. I'm more Norwegian than ever, but I'm Irish and a little bit Scottish. I'm a little bit German as well, so.
Aha! Now we're getting somewhere.
No, fuck Hitler. This person. Hitler can go get a stick shoved up his ass. Probably bet you that somebody's already shoving pineapple up his ass in frickin' hell.
Isn't that the way the stormtroopers did when they, like, you know, waved their hands up in the air towards Darth Vader, saying, "See Kyle, see Kyle"?
No. They waved like, hey ho, na 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 na. And like, oh man, we don't
wanna go home.
Oh my God.
Hey,
I hope people don't take. I'm getting
home.
sick of that mailing piece of shit. I'm getting a little bit fucking annoyed. Fuck you, rebellion pieces of shit. You know, actually, the other term for a fuckboy is basically called a frat boy.
Oh no. No,
and it's basically overgrown man wearing a gigantic pink shirt who just sits around his house all day.
You're really ruining it for Blake.
No, that's basically. Ah, you fucking Wookie. He's like, actually, he's got like, yes, kick it, yeah. No.
Oh.
Awkward. Okay, that's an elephant. I heard an elephant. Yes, he's being an elephant.
Oh God. No.
I brought the bitch with me. I killed the Smurf.
Oh, I can't breathe. You killed a Smurf.
Right with you.
I can't breathe from my advisor.
How the hell did Lucky leave? Lucky took off.
I usually, back then I could sound like General Grievous. Okay, go. Can't focus on the game with all the yelling.
And your mama.
Don't make me get Mr. Jabba. I'll get Mr. Jabba after your ass. He'll send bounty hunters after your ass.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty.
No,
Here, kitty,
the Wookiees are rug mats. Nah. Oh fuck!
Oh no!
Oh shit! He's the boogeyman.
He's getting for a piece of meat.
How do you like that, you little mailing piece of shit? Eat bullets!
Eat laser beams.
I was getting sick of that rebel mailing me. It was getting so fucking annoying.
Suck on lightsabers.
Get back here, you bitch! Oh shit!
Oh my god, I'm out of water. Holy shit.
Wookiee's been killed! Too many rebels! Fuck you, rebellion! Fuck!
I can't believe you're actually working for the dark side.
Oh my god, I fucking died.
Oh, I need. Well, I guess I'll just put on the original Battlefront since you got the second movie.
I'm dying by a fucking rebel.
Hey, wait a minute. Put on share play. I want to see what this looks like.
If you go on my YouTube channel, you can see it on the live stream.
How in the hell do I get what I'm fucking you?
Just go up on YouTube, type in Nightmare Death Zone. I am the only Nightmare Death Zone. That is actually the truth. I'm the only Nightmare Death Zone, yes. There's nobody else with a name.
Oh, now he's changed it.
No, I haven't changed it. I've had that for a long, long time. And my main intro is basically, you know, hello everybody and welcome back to the Death Zone. You know, that's my main intro. And then at the ending I usually go like, well, subscribe to the channel, you guys, leave a comment below, and slice the living crap out of, like, you know, that's my ending. So, nobody's copied
if I
it.
get this straight.
If anybody copies it, I'll bitch at them for it, probably. Like, I'm a true YouTuber. I like making YouTube videos for everybody out there. I like making weird YouTube videos.
I just thought of something. I just thought of something. I
don't like when people copy certain stuff.
I know how that happens. I found out that the price ain't so high anymore for those fucking cameras that are mounted on your screen and then you're doing their YouTubing.
Oh, you mean the
like,
face cam where people can see faces in YouTube? I plan to do that on PC.
Okay, so explain to me how the hell you're doing this shit, because you're not only chatting or texting or getting a messages out or having a radio broadcast.
It's easy. It's called you have a YouTube channel for one. It's called you make videos, which videos are not that hard to make on PS4. 2, actually no, 3, you don't need a camera to be able to make videos. Or you can do live stream.
No way, you can't do it. You gotta have a camera.
No, you don't need a camera. PS4 automatically has a built-in camera.
Right with you.
What?
But it's not meant to see your face. It's just meant to make the video and all that, and people can hear your voice. Which I want to make a video with my face, because when I finally make a video with my face showing, I'm going to do something very, very weird, very stupid, and people might laugh at it.
Well, shit! Show me one!
Shit! I've been blinded! I'm blind! They're throwing gas grenades! I can't see! I can't smell! Oh my frickin' hell! They're using Twinkie power! Don't let them use the evil side of Yoga Force! I'm Yoga, bitches! Yoga's back!
What about R2-D2's evil sidekick, the trash can on wheels?
No. R2-D2's twin, known as Dumpster Bucket.
The Dumpster Bucket.
Where's my wrath? I am the talking R2-D2 known as Dumpster Bucket. Face my wrath, you piece of shit.
What the fuck did you just call it? The Who Bucket?
I am Dumpster Bucket.
Dumpster Bucket, okay, that's what I thought you said you named it.
No! The tacos killed me, I warn you! The tacos killed me!
The tacos. It's the flying tacos.
No. Oh my. You just gave me an idea. If I ever play Gmod, if I ever make a model, I'm going to make a taco with sharp notcher teeth and just with wings going like
But don't forget, you got the hot sauce. The hot sauce is like acid on all the robots.
Face and they'll go like, oh my god, my eyes fucking kill that taco!
Right, they're like acid. They'll hit the robots and they'll kill the robots and
It
make them
wouldn't kill
disintegrate.
robots. The robots would go, seriously, you fucking suck dick.
Oh, come on! No, that ain't fair. Oh, wow. Taco sauce. How delicious.
I'm actually a big fan of Terminator and Star Wars movies and certain other things.
I know the Terminator is into Star Wars.
I'm into Star Wars. You say the wrong thing about Dick Vader, I'll kick your fucking ass with a glue stick.
Wait a minute. That means you can kill the Terminator. If you have a lightsaber and you're smacking it against a Terminator, you can blow it up.
Sure. Beat the shit out of the Terminator with a glow stick. See where it gets.
That's the only way I know how to kill it.
See where it gets ya. Just go like, die, Terminator, die! Die! Are you fucking
Look how many
serious?
robots they killed with the lightsaber. Come
I'm
on.
not even
That was
focused
a
on
whole
killing
fucking
everybody.
army.
I would be killing everybody right now if I was focused on it. But at this time,
Actually,
I
would
don't care.
I would kill C-3PO and keep R2.
Why would you kill C-3PO? They come in a pack. You can't split
Because
three.
he's gay.
C-3PO. Oh, okay, whatever.
He's gay.
Okay, whatever.
He just doesn't tell anybody. I mean, I hate to see what happens when he's in a dark room with somebody.
Okay, that explains R2-D2. He tases him every time.
Wait a minute. How does R2 become
R2-D2 actually has a
changeable?
taser on him. You didn't know that? He has an electrical zap thing. When you piss him off, he zaps you right in the area where it hurts.
Going in.
Oh, my groin! Stormtroopers start saying, ah, fuck! The droid got me! No, Wussberg, why did you leave? Oh shit, I'm going to die. Bring it on, Storms. I'm ready to kick your ass. You can't see the shit. I'm too fast, too hard, too strong. Oh my god.
I remember, he, it was Return of the Jedi. No, wait, Empire Strikes Back? No.
Fucking hell. I've been shot.
Yeah, it was Return of the Jedi.
Stormtrooper.
I remember R2, he did that. He electrified one of the
Are you there?
on the spaceship, and something grabbed R2, and he took his little zapped and just. I remember that little fucker. Yeah,
I
wonder
feel
where
like
they stored
that
it.
R2-D2 has a girlfriend in the Clone Wars.
Oh my God! Wait a minute.
Yeah,
How
there
many
was a
R2
female,
units were there?
There was a female R2 unit of another Jedi, and I feel like that they might have became girlfriend and boyfriend. I don't fucking know.
Oh wait a minute!
It just
Don't
seems
forget
possible.
about.
Fuck!
Don't forget about C-3PO. Remember in a few other movies, C-3PO was a silver robot with a woman's voice?
Yeah, that was a voice doing
Yeah! It was C-3PO's girlfriend. So I guess... Oh, wait a minute. Jabba the Hutt also had a girlfriend. Before Return of the Jedi and all those movies, Jabba the Hutt was with a female blob.
I can't do General Grievous' voice that much. My vocal cords are still fucking sore as hell. I
can't believe you like that character.
What? General Grievous?
General Grievous.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite Sith Lords, including Darth Maul.
You know, that's the only thing that was making him live is his damn heart. I know he had a brain.
Yeah, actually, what the fuck? Where the hell did it come from? It's a ninja stormtrooper. Ninja.
Oh. Ninja.
I am the ninja's empire. I don't mind ninjas. Ninjas are actually awesome. I rather prefer assassins more than ninjas. They have a certain code of honor as well.
Then how come they make a samurai soldier kill a ninja or assassin ninja?
Well, basically, samurai were at war with each other at a certain point in time in the Japan or Japanese or Japanese.
But,
I don't. I don't know.
The
I
Samurai
don't read
Warriors.
their lore or their history.
The Samurai Warriors were never that damn brilliant and great. The ninjas are
And
come
you
about
had
because
evil
that's when.
samurai, clearly, so you can't just all of a sudden say every
Exactly.
samurai was good.
A
That's
ninja
bullshit.
kicked ass. Always the ninja. It kicked ass. You can't kill a ninja being a samurai warrior. It's
clearly-
impossible.
I have no problem with weeaboos, but I think some Japanese are getting sick and tired of weeaboos. And I like Japanese. I like all the people who are out of America because, like, some of them, because basically some people I have to deal with in America and Wisconsin. Some people I have to deal with are, I have a little bit grudges already.
Oh wow, check this out. I just got something on my board. It says Dev started broadcast and you can include your voice in the broadcast by selecting party settings. Allow your voice to be shared. I didn't know I had that.
Wait a minute, your voice wasn't being shared in the broadcast? What the? People are gonna be thinking that I've been talking to a ghost. They're gonna think
I
I'm
didn't
crazy.
know about that. Damn
I
it.
died.
Chum, I'm a doctor, not a scientist.
I'm picking the Wookiee. I'm a walking rug mat.
Oh, oh, he's going to have some big weapons, and that Wookiee's still a strong
I
ass
have
dude.
grenades, and I can heal myself.
That kind of sucked, though. Han Solo died because his son got
I
to him
actually
and
don't
killed
like
his
Han
own
Solo.
dad.
I think it's bullshit. I think he's
What do
bullshit.
you mean? He's a freaking warrior himself, just fucking stealing shit, taking things for money.
Yeah, but I don't like Han Solo. I really never liked the character. Only in the movies,
Oh
definitely,
my
but
God.
fuck no. Oh yeah,
He
and
drove the Millennium Falcon for Christ's sake. That's
this-
a big shit.
I'm actually kind of pissed at DICE and EA. They don't have that many clone maps, and they don't have that many. Like, they mostly took the Empire side. They were flying to, like, they're never gonna drop the frickin' Empire and shit like that about the Rebellion. They will never, and it's gotten very, very fucking old. I would like to see more of a game with more Clone Wars to this day, but they're never gonna fucking do a game just about Clone Wars.
Holy cow.
And that kind of pisses me off because I was a big fan of the droids and the clones back then. Like, that was something
But
that I
you
like to
still
do.
are.
Yeah, I know, I'm still am, but it's EA, like, if they're gonna add any more clone or droid maps, they should add an underwater map, for fuck's sakes. Because there was never an underwater map, but in the Clone Wars cartoon series, there was this one underwater map. There was this one battlefield, and I feel like that would be an awesome concept for them to add into this game.
Wait a minute, where'd you get this underwater idea? The underwater map?
It was
to
from
where?
the cartoon series of one of the Clone Wars cartoon series, and they had this underwater battle and all that. And trust me, you'd be
Oh my
surprised at how much stuff
God.
I remember of Star Wars.
Oh my god.
'Cause-
Well, Mr. Smartass.
No, I'm not a smartass. I'm a big fan of Star Wars. I'm not completely going like overboard, dressing up like a stormtrooper. I would. If I had the materials to make one. I
What
would make
about that one
I would make a
game that
dark
you were
stormtrooper
talking
with
about?
red and orange on them.
What about that one game that you were talking about that was based on the Stormtroopers where you look like or you played like a Stormtrooper and you were killing and killing and killing and being attacked? Remember? They had a game based on that. It was one of the Stormtrooper games, but I think it was Revenge or Death of a Stormtrooper or Stormtrooper Alley.
It's basically...
It was based off of a Stormtrooper, and it was an army.
Yeah, but there was another one. You got the old game
Can't
about
remember
the
that
clones
game.
and all that. There's certain old Star Wars games that I haven't played yet. Because, like, I was
Wow.
planning to in the future. There is one thing that I really need to say, where EA and DICE kind of like.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
I'm not fully ticked at them. I understand that they have sometimes hard moments of making games, but you can see that they kind of rush this, even though it has so much detail. And then they're still adding stuff to it, yeah, sure, but they gotta listen to the fans. Give us more skins for the Stormtroopers, clones, droids, and the rebels instead of just one. And this time, be it fair, don't take the rebels and the Stormtrooper side, because I'm getting kind of sick of playing as a Stormtrooper and a rebel. Like, it's... no.
I rather drive machines. Like I like either become an
Yeah,
AT-AT driver.
but in the newer Star Wars Battlefronts, they
a
don't
TIE
let
fighter.
They don't let you drive machines. You have to get a certain card. In the older Star Wars Battlefronts, the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the original Star Wars Battlefront 1
right.
from PS2 or normal Xbox was a lot more better than these ones because they allowed you to drive more vehicles, allowed you to have more planets, allowed you to pick your own type of way to play on those planets.
What about PlayStation 3? What about PlayStation 3?
No,
they did the same thing, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
They didn't?
The original Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the original Star Wars Battlefront 1 was
PlayStation 2.
It was really old games, but they were really awesome. They were more better than the newer ones to this day, and I gotta say.
So you're saying the PS2 Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars 2 Battlefront.
the original
you can
versions.
pick vehicles and ride them around and doing stuff.
No, not pick vehicles, but every map came with a certain vehicle, depending which map you played as, and you get to choose of if you want to be a Rebellion and a Stormtrooper battle, or a Clone Wars and a droid battle.
I mean, when I played it, I get it. If I picked like, when I was playing it, I remember when I was playing it, it came out to be where they said, okay, you want to be the Rebellions, or would you like to be Darth Vader's, whatever? And I'm like, okay, so I picked the Rebellions, and then after a while, I was doing the soldier. I was in like Cloud City where
Cloud City. There was 2 different types of versions of the map of Cloud City.
There was a scenario fight with starships, and I get to choose which one, and I picked the X-wing fighters. And I tell you what, like you said, there is a big difference in PlayStation 3 and 4. You don't have that kind of options to choose like that. You have to go by their rules and by their plays, and in order to do it, you have to have something and do something. Like you said, it was a lot easier and a lot funner with PlayStation 2 because you get to pick any character you want, or if it's good or bad, and then you can drive like any ship you want.
Yep.
In fact, you could pick for the Rebellions when you're on the damn ice planet with the Planet Hoth. You get to pick what weapon machines that you're blasting, like the satellites and the laser cannons.
But basically, I need to say very quickly, if you don't mind me saying.
But you can't do that in 3 and 4.
Yeah, no, I would rather call these 3 and 4 the newer ones, but basically, to say, the older ones were about skill. This one is not that much about skill. There is a couple pay-to-wins, I think, in PS2, not PS2, but the new Star Wars Battlefront 2, there's a couple pay-to-wins and all that, and then the weapons have different ranking and skill and shit like that. It's if I was playing the oldest Star Wars Battlefront 2, yeah, sure, I'm gonna kick the shit out of a lot of people. I know I would because I've already did it.
And what?
The original Star Wars Battlefront 2, I was a beast. I took down like 50 or like 90 troopers at a time. That one I was used to playing.
But how many times have you died? How many times have you died?
I only died probably like 2, 3, 4. I was a beast in the older ones. I liked it.
Not to mention that, I guess the scene wasn't.
Including there was like a certain glitch in the game with the bullets.
Oh shit.
There was 2 glitches. One, actually no, that one doesn't count as a glitch. But one, you could change your bullets into tank bullets. One-shot people. There was a glitch.
Wait a minute, how the hell do you do that?
It's basically, you die by a certain enemy, and it's a certain glitch that, depending how you shoot, or depending what gun you're using, or what character, what class, because all the classes have different types of styles to them, and that's what I liked as well.
And with that glitch, you get a cheat, right? With that glitch, you get a cheat.
No, it's basically like a glitch that I accidentally stumbled on, and then, it's more of a powerful bullet, like a tank bullet, shooting out your freaking gun. It's like taking the enemy's ammo.
Wow.
It's where you run out of ammo in Star Wars Battlefront 2, the older one. You pick up the enemy's ammo. You can shoot their bullets or probably shoot something closely to a tank bullet. Kind of. It's been a long time since I played it, so I don't remember which one. But I remember it was a powerful shot, so it did lots of damage. But I accidentally stumbled upon that glitch. I was low on my ammo, and I accidentally picked up something, and I go like, what the fuck? And it was fun. And clearly you had that curving bullet mechanic, what was always helping you out in the game. Get what I mean? Whisper?
Yeah. I'm here. I hope.
You went fucking quiet for some fucking reason. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I was hearing you.
Oh yeah. But basically, to show up on the video and all that. See, yeah, sure. These guys get different types of styles, but you can't like. I think the older one had 5, not 4 to pick from, or 6. It's been a long time since I played it. It's been a long time. I still have the game, and I still have a PS2, so I could probably play that sometime. But basically, their styles were a lot more creative in the other one. Like the Clone Troopers, you had the one guy who was all maroon with a gigantic machine gun on his shoulder. That was fucking awesome. I liked using him.
But you're right. It was a lot funner with PlayStation 2 because
yeah,
I can't say it's an option, but when you're picking the good side, you can jump into any kind of ship, or you can actually have
and the space battles were a lot more fun.
And not to mention, there was no fucking bars going across the screen of how long or how many shots it took to kill something.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was easy. Like a couple shots, boom. At the camel walking machines come at you.
You mean the ATSTs for the Stormtroopers or the AT-AT?
Yeah, like the snow speeders. They do like
snow speeders,
maybe a few shots. You can ride around with a cable with somebody. You can either. Who's dying?
I am in this game.
But now with this PS3 and PS4, it seems like there's an option that they're trying to give you, and then on top of it, you can't just automatically just pick anything. You have to earn something and then pick it up, and then if they give you like a cannon. Oh shit! Well, when am I supposed to launch a fucking grenade at that thing? Here comes an AT-AT. It's destroying the fucking city, and they're telling you use your cannon. Well, what cannon?
Oh yeah, I just realized something.
I see. I'll use my pea shooter.
Yeah, but I just realized something that, holy shit, bunch of rebels, but I just realized that I don't think they ever made an open world Star Wars before, have they?
They'll all die.
Have they ever made an open world Star Wars? I don't remember recalling any Star Wars I played was open world. I don't think they ever made one. If they ever make a Star Wars, they might be able to make that, but I don't want EA or DICE making that because then they're gonna fuck it up. I just know that for a fact. I feel like that EA or DICE fuck up the Star Wars.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Yeah, if it's a sport game, why the fuck is it in charge of a freaking Star Wars game? That's what doesn't make sense.
The only time I like EA.
I don't have any beef or problem.
What does EA stand for anyway? Electronic?
EA Sports. It's in the game. Fuck you, Wookiee bitch.
Like, for instance, I'm used to hearing it for sports, right? They said it's something sports, it's in the game. Well, where the hell did the science fiction stuff with them, with Star Wars? It's EA Sports. Well, what the hell?
Star Wars is not
what
a sport
about car
game.
racing? Not by EA.
This is one thing. If I do follow that one dream of becoming a video game designer, I'm not working with any company. There's one reason, and one reason only. You can't trust any video gaming. No, you can't trust any video gaming companies out there these days. They buy you out, they rip you off, or they cheap scam you.
How they cheap scammed you?
Well, basically,
they take your ideas.
Yeah, or they can rip you off of making you sign a contract, and that's why every contract you ever sign, you better fucking read if it comes to video game designing. To find out if there's any loopholes, because if there's a loophole and they try to fuck you over, you can get their ass back in court.
How do you fight back? What lawyer?
if a video gaming company decides to rip you off and you sign a contract, if you notice that there's like 3 or 2 loopholes in the contract, you can fuck them back over where they can't do shit and you get all of the money from them. You can make them pay. Probably. Depending.
You can make them pay.
There's no loopholes in it and you decide to sign it and knowing what they were going to do. That's a mistake. Right there. And basically, I feel like that if all video gaming companies are going to go towards more multiplayer games and all that and using pay to win and all of that, if they do that, I feel like video gaming is going to be dead. Only games would be worth playing to that day would be the old. If they would ever do it like that, because, you know, and I'm a video gamer, but I don't bitch about video games that much. Oh yeah, hey, Wolfsburg, guess what?
What's that?
There's a new type. There's a new type of gamer basically out there now. You wanna know what you wanna know what that new type of gamer is?
Got your back.
Who?
Bitchy gamers.
Bitchy gamers. Oh, the complainers.
Yeah, the people who just complain about every video game in the world and go like, oh no, this could be better. Like, I'm okay with the game, it's still fun, but I've heard, like, you know, people who don't, like, you know, if a game's terrible, there's still a fun point of it. So, and there is certain games, yeah, sure, they're terrible, but they're still fun. But you can't tell people that they're terrible. You can't tell them that they shouldn't play it, because it's up to them, and the only way they're gonna know if they're gonna like it is if they play it. So, and another thing, I really hate mod users who use mods unresponsibly. Get what I was saying before?
What's that?
Remember from back then where the talk that we mean you had about, you know, mod users and cheat code users and shit like that?
I wouldn't mind the cheat codes, but with them, like you said, with the mods and all.
You use them against
But
another
dude,
player.
When you're stuck on a level of a game and you're pissed off how many times you tried passing it and don't make it, that's where I thought it'd be okay to use cheat codes.
Okay,
but,
yeah. I guess, yeah, but if
you
it's
can't
a one
do that through that
game,
whole entire game. I see, that's how my safety is. But to use the cheat codes in every single mission, every single level, and every single game, then what's it worth for playing? They won't. I mean, what the hell? Well, you know, you'll never find out where this item is. You'll never find out how much money this is going for, or how many credits, how many points. It takes the fun out of the game. Oh,
Well,
it's great. It's fun, but it just takes the fun out of the game itself.
yeah, clearly I like it when games are a little bit difficult. And clearly another thing, I don't like it using a cheat code, but from my perspective, yeah, that would be okay. But using a cheat code against other people, using God mode against other people, that's a bunch of pussy dick moves right there. It means that the person can't handle other gamers, and they shouldn't be playing the game at all if they can't handle the heat and the fire of handling other gamers. Like, I can understand if they're using it in a campaign or a mission that they can't complete. Like, I guess I agree with your term on that one. But if they're using it against other gamers and all that, just disgraceful to the game, people. You use a cheat code, use a mod against other gamers just to win against them. It proves that you're not a gamer, and it proves that the person's weak as hell. It proves that they can't handle the heat of battle in a Like, I'm dying a lot, but that's because I'm not even focused. I'm not even focused on killing anything. I have to be in the mood to kill things in a game, to play a multiplayer game. I have to be in a war mood. I have to go like, for Narnia! I have to be in a war mood, yelling out some type of random thing and going charging and just blasting everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm not in the war mood right now. I'm in only the talking mood. Oh my fucking hell. Die!
Oops.
But yeah, I had to quiet down. Like, I can't be loud because there's like a lot of people are sleeping in the house. It's like freaking.
What the hell happened? Your brother.
It's
Mr.
1 a.m. in
Roundup.
the morning. I didn't realize that much.
Oh, you ought to be lucky. It's 2 o'clock here in the morning. You're only
What
1
the
hour
fuck?
behind.
I'm getting my ass kicked. I guess I'm not any longer in the killing mood.
But what state did you say you live in?
I'm not gonna say up on the live
You're a
stream.
bitch. We're not on live stream.
I'm actually
Okay, I know.
broadcasting a live stream right now. I'm not gonna say what state I live in, you fucking hell. Jeez.
What about me? Oh,
I
that
will
means
tell you
I'm
once the
on.
live stream is done.
Why don't you
I've been
text
burned.
me?
Because they still will be able to probably see it.
No, I don't
No,
think
no,
so.
no, they won't be able to see it, but I don't want it cutting off. I want them to be able to see what I'm doing. Actually, after this map, after this game,
So
I am going to
good.
do Ewok Hunt. Oh crap!
Ewok
Flamethrower! Die by smoking it! I like those funny moments when
Well,
somebody kills you.
Here's
you
a
flip.
pop question. Here's a pop question.
What?
Does it require lots of sand and mountains and cactus plants?
What the hell?
Okay. Fine. You're in the countryside. Lots of mountain and hills.
Oh,
Lots
you're
of
talking
towns.
about in real life.
Yeah, where you live.
Well, I'm actually in a town, but yeah, in certain areas it has some little mountains and forests.
1 hour behind.
You know what I really hate of people when they litter?
Farms.
And, like, if I was to see a litter bug in real life, I would probably warn them to pick up their trash because
You
it's...
know what? You can
I
do
hate
that. You can do that. They've been advertising that for years. You're allowed to copy down their license plates, and you can call it in and report a litter bug.
No,
and they will
no,
make,
I wouldn't
believe it or
report
not-
it. I would punch the litter bug in the nose
Oh,
if they
you-
kept it up, or I would break their
You
finger.
ass.
No, like, I seriously hate it. I respect nature,
Oh,
and...
I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna like narc on you. I'll just pick up the damn thing and shove it in your face, and I'm gonna knock the fuck out of you.
That's actually how I would do it. Yeah, I'm not a bad guy. It's just I
Oh
get.
my god.
I like when I see a ton of trash, I actually pick up some of that trash and recycle it back over here. And I shout my mouth off in one of the towns I was living in. And I told
So
them.
as you're saying recycling, you mean you're gonna trash everything in a garbage bag, and then when
No.
you get to that person's window, you're gonna shove it in his window.
No,
going, take your shit and leave.
but you gave me a perfect idea.
Oh my god, take your shit and leave.
You gave me a perfect idea right there. But I'm not that mean.
You
it's
do
just,
know.
I'm
You do
not,
know they uppriced. You do know that they raised the issue on the money situation. That if a litter bug is caught and you report it in, or if they get caught by them, the fine is from $500 to $800, if not $1,000. That's heavy. That is heavy shit.
But yeah, but like seriously, and you notice what's like.
But wait a minute,
I-
talking about littering, what if you have to take a piss and you stop the car and you piss out there in the open there? That's not littering.
I don't think pissing on the ground is not littering. It's basically the nature can use, like the planet can use it as nutrients. It's just you litter
Oh,
garbage.
Jesus Christ.
And if you litter garbage all over the ground and all that,
Yeah, that's
just-
gonna kill it.
and I've seen beautiful places, and also I come back the
Uh-huh.
other day and it's all littered all over, beer cans, soda cans, frickin' somebody's frickin' like what
Have
the
you
fuck?
ever seen shows or on your if you have cable? I'm saying, have you seen any episodes that are based on where the garbage floats from one ocean to another, from one lake
It
to
kills
another?
animals.
Right, underwater, you're right, but I'm saying that there are shows that I've seen that I couldn't believe that I'm hearing where the shit's coming from, like those goddamn ocean cruisers and people partying on boats and shit. They're tossing shit over the fucking boats, and they're dropping
you
things.
mean those rich fuckers, basically.
Something like that, yeah. And you're like, they showed it on TV. In fact, the newscast has said it, that there was a certain state that had too much problems going on, and all that junk that was floating from the water was coming out by the ocean, and you could tell there was fish floating dead on top. Animals were getting sick and drinking from it. I felt so bad, like you, and I'm like, where's all this shit coming from? Boats.
Well, basically, I get very ticked.
Party animals.
Remember where I said that I shout my mouth off in this one town. I actually seriously shouted off. I started saying that if I catch somebody littering, I'm going to knock on their doorstep and probably say, "Did you litter?" Like, I would hunt down. Like, I was very serious because I respect nature. It's like the elements is a religion that I kind of worship. Kind of, you know, elements can become a religion. I worship 7 religions, so you know.
But with being religion and being a litter bug, that's Satan's work.
No. I, like, this is the thing, is, like, people, like, if somebody, like, if you don't, like, if you believe in God but you don't follow him, you're not a fucking atheist. You have to not believe in somebody and just believe in nothing to become an atheist. I get really, really pissed when somebody calls me an atheist for just not worshiping God, like, because I don't trust gods and I don't trust Satans. It's kind of hard for me to trust them. I have my own reasons. I have like freaking 10 or 15 reasons why I don't trust them. Like, sure, yeah, I worship the Greek religion and all that. I worship Northern God religion. I don't fully worship God.
You still think that they're out there? You actually think that there's
I
actually
believe in them.
there.
I believe them. Yeah, I believe in them. But that doesn't make you atheist. It just makes you somebody who believes in them.
If you were living in
doesn't worship
Egypt,
the
if you were
religion,
living in if you were living in Egypt, if you were living in Egypt, and you were to pray for the gods like the pharaohs and all those other goddesses, you would actually do the same thing and believe that they're out there.
No, like I believe that fairy folk exist. I believe that aliens exist. I believe that a lot of things.
Aliens, I don't know, but with this bullshit story since the fucking 30s,
aliens
I have
exist.
books. You keep
Because
saying that.
there's not just one life out there. There's not just one life out there.
You keep saying
you say that
Go
there's
ahead.
one life out there. Like, we're not the superior beings. Like, we're really right behind
Okay,
other
Carl
life forms.
Sagan. Okay, Carl
And clearly,
Sagan.
we're right behind the fairy folk as well.
Millions and billions
I
probably
probably
of
bet
miles
you
out
that
there.
like the elves are more smart than how we are, of how our humankind is. I probably bet you that the
Wait a
elves are more
minute,
smart.
we have elves? We have
Elves
elves?
are fairy folk. What do you expect? We have magical presence still in this world and all that, and we have certain
I heard about the
portals and all
tooth
that.
fairy, but that's ridiculous.
Fairies probably exist as well. We don't fucking know. We can't say that they don't exist. We haven't found remains of them. We haven't fucking proven it yet. They
but
could
wait
be
a
in a
minute,
different
what about-
dimension. We don't fucking know.
With the type of fairies that we're talking about, aren't they supposed to be like demonic little bugs with giant wings, and they come at you with their
No.
teeth, at you?
No, like
if
fairies.
you give
Fairies
them
can be
something-
evil. Yes. That's pixies you're thinking of.
Oh, there are pixies?
Pixies and fairies are a lot different from each other. But kind of similar.
So
they're like
pixies
like
are
cousins.
playful and obnoxious.
No, pixies play tricks on you like fairies, but they play worse tricks on you. They go a little bit more extreme.
What, fairies or pixies?
Pixies. They go a lot more extremer than the fairies.
Ah.
But
Huh.
we don't know which one goes the more extremist. And if anybody says that dragons and stuff like that don't exist, they don't fucking know.
Ooh.
Like
I can't say they do exist or if they don't. But
Yeah.
I believe that since prehistoric times, you are going to get some sort of fucking lizard.
Dragons weren't from the dinosaur age. They were from the mythical age during the medieval times as well.
And don't forget it. Well, I can't go underneath the ground because I don't know what Satan's got a fucking pet for. But dragons, to me, I think were kind of like prehistoric four-footed fucking walking lizards that were mean and nasty and survived the fucking ice age that got pissed off at the medieval people for going,
Okay.
oh look, I got a pet. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Look at the medieval days.
Dinosaurs never breathed fire. And they never
Well,
breathed any
that's
of the other
true, too.
elements. So basically they were basically probably something of a resemblance towards the dinosaurs, but they weren't dinosaurs anymore. They probably evolved with magic and turned into fairy folk species.
What?
Because the dragons,
What? No.
the dragons are actually counted as part of the fairy folk. Anything magical of a species is actually counted as fairy folk. Leprechauns, there we go. Gnomes, there we go. Elves,
Wait a minute.
there we go.
How
Goblins,
can-
there we go.
Goblins I can understand, but what's with the dragons that have magic powers that turn kind of
Dragons,
like a human form?
Oh, those are dragonoids. You're meaning basically a hybrid between a dragon and a different species. Basically, somebody who can change into a dragon and change into human form has the power of the dragon. Imagine Skyrim right there. Skyrim, the Dragonborn, known as a dragonoid. And dragonoids are more powerful than ordinary dragons. They're like a protector or something like that, or something what kills them. But you got the Dragon Slayers, and then you got the Dragonoids. Imagine if Dragon Slayers were at war with Dragonoids. Dragon Slayers could probably stand a chance, but they will get their asses handed to them over and over again. Because a Dragonoid could change into any type of dragon, or change into a legendary dragon. I know my dragons, because I'm a big fan of them. I'm a big fan of Dragonoids. But yeah, the Dragonborn would be kind of considered as a Dragonoid, because he has a certain power of a dragon. That's what Dragonoids are. They're like a hybrid between the both species, but they have a power, and they're kind of like a guardian of the dragons. Like, something would make sure that they don't stray out of line, or they become dragon slayers and kill them. Depending.
So, with all that stuff that you see on TV, like The Hobbit and The Lords of the Rings, and all
I
that,
learned this stuff from different. I don't learn it from fucking TV. From any TV shows.
Come on.
No.
Look at how they're doing this. They even said, like, The Hobbit and everything. I remember there was dragons that, in fact, their cartoon version of The Hobbit, when it came out, all the dragons were supposed to disappear and go about their own little world. Each dragon had its own proper place to live, like always a mountainside, always inside of a volcanoes. And I'm like, well, this is new. What about the forest? What about the lakes?
Yep.
Look at Godzilla. He lives underwater.
Well, basically, Godzilla doesn't count
And
as
he
a dragon.
breathes fire.
Godzilla counts as a lizard.
Yeah, but he flies and he breathes fire.
Yeah.
He's a goddamn dragon.
Well, kind of. he was a lizard but was mutated by radioactive in the water.
Yeah,
The dragons
that was
weren't.
it.
The dragons,
it was our fault. It was our fault. It was our doing.
the dragons weren't mutated by radioactive. They were mutated by magic and turned with magic and conformed. They are basically a rare source of magic and more magic. And if anybody's saying that elves could kill dragons very easily, that I would like to say bullshit.
A certain type of elves.
Well,
I'm thinking little shits. No, we're talking about tall fucking
elves can't
army.
steal magic from dragons. That's one known fact, because dragons' magic is a lot older than elven magic. Really older. It's an ancient magic for dragons. And stealing dragons' magic, I don't fucking think that's gonna be easy to do for anybody.
I mean, they could cast spells and they do magic, but to actually go after a dragon's powerful magic,
they won't be able to do that. Dragons, there's certain rankings of dragons. You got the ancient dragons, you got the, the normal dragons. Those would be weak, kind of, like type of weak. Then you got the baby dragons known as drakes.
Oh, I remember those, yeah.
Yeah, it
I remember
clearly,
those.
like, I get it that elves could probably kill a dragon, yes, but it would take more than just a 100-man
Why
army.
do I get this sensational feeling when you say elves? I'm thinking of fucking little people with large, pointy ears and green outfits.
You're thinking about Santa Claus's elves, like, oh my freaking...
God damn.
They would die by a dragon very easily. Santa Claus with candy canes going like, "Die, you freaking menace! I'm on fire!"
Or better yet, those elves from, like, The Hobbit or Lords of the Ring. Those are tall soldiers, especially when you get an elf shooting arrow faster than a fucking speeding bullet.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's an army.
Yeah, but basically I feel like that a 100 elven army, 100-man elven army, that's not gonna do shit towards one dragon. You would need more.
Okay, what
towards
about
a normal
these
dragon?
guys?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Towards a normal dragon, yeah, sure, it might damage the dragon, but won't kill him. You have 1,000 elves versus
Oh, that do it.
one normal dragon. Yeah, the normal dragon's gonna die, but if you have a like an ancient dragon, an elder dragon, or a master, you know,
Ooh,
you have
there's
that.
different kinds of dragons.
You would
Goddamn.
need a lot. And dragons, they don't just breathe fire. That's bullshit.
Actually, no. Some of them are magical dragons that can create ice storms. They flap their wings. They breathe like a
Just imagine a dragon's
when they
breathing
puff something.
boiling
Wait,
water.
when they puff something at you, not only do they flap their wings and create cold ass winds, but they puff something at you, you'd freeze. It's almost like a mist.
Yeah.
They're spraying like a snake venom at you. It's like a mist, and it freezes, and their wings are like cold fucking wind. I'll figure, hey, there's an ice dragon there.
Yeah, but just imagine a dragon shooting boiling
But I
water
don't mind
at
an
you.
ice dragon. But guess what? Ice dragons die from what? Fire-breathing fucking hot-headed dragons with stronger armor.
No,
I'm
like
like,
an
oh,
ice dragon
fuck.
can still defeat fire. You know that.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm thinking. But then there's always a competition. Like, well, they ain't going to kill Godzilla, is it?
And clearly, dragons about domination as well, kind of similar towards human. Humanity's like instinct is about war and all that. That's actually true. That's humanity's nature: war, conflict, and stuff like that. Dragons is about domination, dominating things and all that, being the badass out of the group. You know what I mean?
Huh.
That's basically what dragons are, kind of. But yeah, their magic is very, 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 very old, and it's like one of the oldest magics. And elves' magic is completely considered as a noob towards dragons' magic. Very, very noobish for elves.
And then you got your other dragons, or a black fucking dragon with gold horns and fire breathing at night, and they only like
dragons.
dark.
And we don't know if
Okay,
dragons
how
are
about the
dead.
friendly dragons? How about the friendly dragons? The happy-go-lucky rainbow dragons. They can't have anything
hell
conquer them
no.
because
If you're
they
thinking
breathe
about those
nothing.
cartoon
I'm telling you.
dragons, just
No.
I
happy
was
dragon.
about
A
to
guy's
say.
best friend. A knight in shining armor's best friend.
I was about to fucking
A happy
say.
dragon.
I was about to say, if you're thinking about that one little kid movie, if I remember, Puff the fucking Magic Dragon. I was about to say,
Get the
fuck
fuck out
no.
of here.
Fuck no.
No, Wrong character, wrong bedtime
I
story.
would go like, what type of dragon are you fucking imagining right there, bro?
I tell you what, I wish as a kid that happened. God, take me away from everything. But then what if that dragon's evil and doesn't return you home? Oh my God. Oh, he loves you. He loves you so much, he takes you on a fucking journey, but he doesn't take you back home.
He wants to
Great.
turn you
I'm
into a
stuck here.
Dragonoid.
Great, my fucking house is on fire and you want to keep me out here in the fucking ocean. Why, Jackie, don't you understand? My land is on fire. I'm going to die. So's my house, and you're keeping me away from humanity.
But, like, if I was to actually find a portal towards the mythical age, and if they wanted me to fight in a huge war, I would rather take that instead of being here. I would give up on, like, a lot of things. Like, yeah, sure, it would be, I would miss it, but to help out another species with a whole war, and within a mythical age, that's only a once-in-a-life opportunity, and I think a lot of people would take that.
I just like those kind of, I know I saw it. There was, I wouldn't say they're too friendly. They were mostly defensive for themselves, but when you got to know them, they did you favors. They were going from one dragon to another dragon, and there was like a circle of friendship of dragons. But when you got to one of them, you did something good for that dragon, and he actually protected your ass big time from an army, from a kingdom. And then if there's other, evil dragons around, they would fight. They would use their claws, their wings, their horns, their breath. They would bite each other's neck. I mean, these dragons were friendly. That's what I'm talking about. I'm like, damn, where do you pick these fuckers from? From the evil, or from I can't say the elves, but There's got to be a kingdom of something like the fairies. You know, throw pixie dust on them, going, "You're
Yep.
my friend."
But
I don't know.
But the thing is, like, you got those people out there who are doing fake ass magic, and it gets very, very fucking annoying of knowing that they're doing fake ass magic. Card trick magic fake. Just fake.
What?
You know, card trick magic? Just fake.
Wait. Nah, I don't know about that.
No,
I see
is.
real magician up close, and
I
there's
have
no
as well.
fucking strings. Yeah, my fucking monkey's
No,
ass.
I know that there's no strings, but that's not original magic right there. It's just tricks. Not
But then
original
again,
magic.
you are right for half. I can't say you're 100%, but I'll give you 50% because most of it is dealt by hand and played by hand. But when you're talking about the high technical shit and they're doing stuff before your eyes,
I'm
don't know.
I'm not talking about strings. I'm just talking about
Peekaboo,
that-
there's your fucking card. Peekaboo, there's your fucking card. Peekaboo,
No,
there's your...
I'm
Where
not-
the fuck are you picking these cards from?
No, I'm just talking about people who use magic for tricks and all that. That's not, no. That's where I draw the line saying that's not real magic right there. That's bogus. You call somebody a magician, like you call somebody a real wizard because they're playing a card game using tricks and just pulling like a quarter out of your freaking ear. No, I call that bullcrap. Like, I call that bullshit magic. Trickery. Not real magic.
What about Penn and Teller, the famous magicians that were not only jokesters, but they made it away to Las Vegas, and they still do their show.
No. I think a real wizard would not try to do magic for money. Because that would be disgraceful.
Well, talk about a poor life. You ain't going to sit there and create, oh, I'm going to put on a play for you.
A real wizard would basically look up in spell books, research magic, not share it with half the world because, like, truth to be told, a lot of mankind would use magic for evil things and abuse it and fuck up half the world. That is the true thing, right there. Because somebody says, oh no, half of the mankind will not fuck up the world. That is a fucking lie. Like, we already know that a lot of mankind cannot be trusted with certain powers, certain magic, and certain abilities. Because we've known that a lot of us have created war, and I don't understand, because it's that simple. You just let bygones be bygones. You get rid of the conflict. You become friends. It's that fucking easy. But no, people have to use politics and politicians and shit like that in the freaking...
Oh, like elephant and donkeys. Okay, they don't get along.
No, like, basically, you know how war and all that,
Republican, Democrat.
we might have a World War fucking 3 soon, and I'm gonna go, like, I'm gonna freaking hit my head and go, like, oh my...
Send out the dragons!
Is
All
the government,
dragons! Send
is the
them out!
government gonna be very stupid? I actually hate the government. That's a true thing that I want to say. I hate every government because they're getting stupider and stupider by the moment. They are. And that's the truth. They are. Well, we can't deny it. We know that the government hides stuff from us. We know that certain conspiracies have been going on. And we know that the government's been getting stupider and stupider by every moment. Like, they've proved it over time and time. You know, one of our presidents could have died 2 times, and it was actually on the news. That proves that our government's been getting stupider. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a hacker come in towards the U.S. government's military and hacks all our equipment.
Hackers, yeah.
It would be that easy to this point, and it's because the government's becoming stupider and stupider by the moment. It's because that people can't let bygones be bygones and stop their war and rage and conflict against each other, mix up every religion and actually worship every religion at once instead of having differences. It's kind of, yeah. It's not that freaking hard to do. It's just called, takes a long time, yeah, sure, but it's not that hard to do. Gotta come to a certain agreement point. If humanity never stops their war and raging efforts, we can't focus on important stuff anymore.
What are you talking about?
Like, there's important stuff, like we can go around, like we can look in our space, like we've already been doing that, yeah, sure, but we've been less doing that at the same time because certain governments have been focused on certain things just in case. It couldn't, like, if people are gonna still have like nukes and not, Like, just destroy the nukes, dismantle them, ban them. Like, seriously. Like, I know that they are
Well,
banning,
you
but it's
know
not
what?
enough.
Talking about that idea, how do you feel about fucking North Korea and South Korea? That with the shit that was going on with who wants to send
Kim
nukes
Jong-un can
everywhere.
go
and-
suck a dick.
yeah, but here's a downfall.
Only Donald Trump.
I know Donald Trump is an asshole, but he did put a stop in a big matter, but not in a very big, strong
Yeah,
way.
but you know why Donald Trump's doing that?
Wait a second. I told my mom, I argued with her. I said we protected fucking South Korea from North Korea's bullshit because they were being threatened and they had killed South Korea's people, and the guy that was the owner, or if there was a president of South Korea, he was upset and didn't want to get any conflict or war with North Korea because Jong-un. And I'm like,
Fuck.
here after a while, guess who fucking signed a peace treaty and handed over to him? The South Korean fucking president, or whoever he is. He fucking signed a peace treaty and he handed it over to North Korea. And I'm like, I don't believe this. We were protecting them. We did everything to defend them. And he goes kissing ass and signing a peace treaty. Oh, we don't want war. We don't want this to happen. Right. North and South Korea was in trouble. North Korea's Kim Jong-un, who was going to kill and send nukes to their country, to South Korea, because of the shit that was going on, and that if you don't, come across our line and agree to do everything I say, then we're going to kill you. We were defending South Korea. I remember, because right before Donald Trump even became president, the president before him, he was doing stuff to defend South Korea and making friends and having them come to the United States for help. Look what happened. They're fucking ass kissers. They turned on us.
Well, one thing is that teaches
That's
us
irritating me.
That teaches us another lesson. If things like that happens, it means that a lot like it's another nature of humankind. Humanity, betrayal, not trust. Well, yeah, sure. There's like a lot of trust, but I don't usually trust a lot of people. Like, I don't trust doctors or teachers. There's certain times where I get even pissed off at a teacher because some shit that they're saying is not true, and I know this for a fact, and I get very sick of it. And there's a reason why I have a reason to hate teachers. Only certain ones. Like,
well,
I like Jim.
They do teach different educational life, but they don't need to come down on us full force about, this is what's going to happen to you if you don't graduate and earn a diploma and all this other shit.
Well, I could tell you reasons why.
Better yet, wait a minute. When it comes to social like history or social studies or government, here's what's going on in the White House. Here's what's going on with Donald Trump. I'm like, you don't know that. You've never been there. And look how many school classes you've been taught, teacher. Look what the education you've been taught, teacher. And yet, oh my God, Lucky says, hi, guys, teachers suck ass.
Well, basically, the reason why I have a reason to hate teachers because I've had basically, it's personal stuff. It's basically the time where I broke and punched somebody in the gut because I was sick and tired of teachers not helping me out. But there's a reason, because that reason of me hating teachers was from a certain school that I went towards. And I used to think that school was a good school. I liked talking to the teachers and all that. I liked Jim.
You had friends there too, huh? You had a lot of good friends that you made there.
Like, sure, yeah, I was friendly towards a lot of people, but to say nobody could really know me. I'm you know those people who have a whole bunch of secrets and people could say, oh no, I know you really well, but actually you wouldn't know them a lot well. I'm one of those people who you could say, oh no, I know this guy really well, but actually some secrets would be surprising. And I don't explain my secrets that much, less if they're not that much of a big secret. get what I mean? Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg. I've been abandoned. Wolfsburg.
Okay, goddamn. That son of a bitch did it again. Alright, let's see.
Okay.
Oh, now I hear ya.
I'm blowing into my life for some reason. I don't fucking know why. What the fuck?
Ah, sucking on too many lemons.
Manager fucking Wookie! Fuck you! Manager Wookie!
Hey, wait a minute. Where the hell did a manager Wookiee come from? What the hell?
Manager Wookie. It's a little fucking teddy bear! Kill the teddy bear!
I know what you're talking about. The fucking Ewoks. That's who they are.
Yeah.
What was the word that you screamed? It was Awuka?
Awooga!
Uh-oh. Lucky hates Ewoks. Death, destruction.
Teddy bears. I thought Lucky liked being the teddy bear squad on Planet Side.
Yeah, he's just the cute little owl. The magical owl from Harry Potter.
But yeah, to talk about certain things about teachers and all that and doctors, like, there's been certain times where I don't like doctors. Clearly, there's this one town where the doctors, I think that they shouldn't be doctors because they fucked up so much, and I feel like that they should be fired. So much. Like,
Well,
seriously.
so much for principals. Oh, you think that's bad? Let's see. Let's go for certain teachers that you can trust. Well, they get along with. This is what got me. All the girls get so damn close to the teachers after having hardcore competition. Why is it that you sit in class, all the girls that you like or suppose you thought you'd get along with, they're carrying a conversation constantly to the teachers, and they're answering them and doing that. Next you know, I'll give you about another 2 years. I guarantee you there was something bad happening, which means teacher had caused a sexual assault on one of their students.
Please
and you're
don't
like,
talk about that. I really hate sex offenders, and I really hate those, like, if
Lucky's going to Borderlands.
I swear to you, if there was, like, trust me, I've already said this multiple times, if I a person like this.
But if it was a female gymnastic teacher, sure, I wouldn't mind being flirted on. I won't tell nobody. You can take me to the boys' locker room.
Can we please stop it?
Hey, I think it's fun though, but then it's not so fun when. Hey, she's not that old. She's only in her 40s. It's only in her 20s or early 30s. Come on.
Just no.
How beautiful do you want? How beautiful do you want a gym teacher? Come on.
Ah, you miniature fucking teddy bears. Fuck you, teddy bear.
Ah, you see what happens? You become bad. You become a stormtrooper. They will attack.
No, but basically, that one word, I don't want to really say it because every time when I hear it, I get a little bit pissed off. But I guess I'll just say this once. I hate rapists.
You hate women.
No, I hate rapists. If I was ever made a rapist in real life, I would kill him. I wouldn't give a fuck about going to prison. I would end up kicking him up in the balls and do a certain type of thing because you would be surprised if certain holds I know how to do would probably break somebody's arm because I'm not bragging. I'm dead serious. If a rapist was to come like in front of me, he would be a dead man. I will not accept that scumbag. I will not.
Oh, I'm sure that's how the rest of us feels. But jokingly, I'm just saying that.
And that's why I kind of get really ticked when people joke about rape. It's not fucking funny.
But what if just for instance, say that something did happen to you between you and a female gym teacher, and she wasn't bad looking, you joked her. Wait a minute, this is how things have been happening with students anymore. I even get jealous because the secretary gets flirted by some of the guys. Oh, she likes me. I'm never going to get in trouble by the principal. Oh, she's making a phone call to my mom, but she ain't going to say nothing to get me in trouble. Bullshit, she's a secretary. Her job is to fucking do everything that the principal and teachers says. Well, things had happened in my school, and I'm like getting in trouble. I got phone calls and stuff was happening. Oh, but then I see the other kids that I want to kick their ass. Why? They're goody two shoes. They come out there smiling, happy. The secretary's like, "Have a nice day. Don't you get in trouble anymore, motherfucking bitch." You call my parents, and then you take these kids who are goody two shoes, and then look what happens. Oh, but when you get in trouble, the principal calls you in. He cracks you or gives you suspension or detention. I mean,
Well,
and then you're sitting there in class going, "Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch!" You feel like a pissed off train going down the track.
okay. Well, basically, one of the reasons why I hate teachers, because in the one school, I broke my freaking arm. Because I have a
Ow.
pain tolerance, I don't feel pain. That is actually a true thing. People want to call me bullshit on that. I've stepped in glass before. I've broken, I've dislocated certain things. I've actually kind of fucked up my fingers because during basketball, I pushed my finger towards the basketball and it jammed, the basketball jammed my finger the wrong way. It wasn't broken, but at those certain points, I kind of fucked up my fingers a little bit by that. It means that they're a little bit more twitchy, kind of, because of that shit. And certain other things that have happened to me, and I've actually broken off my own cast with a hammer. I was sick and tired of it. The doctors were making up excuses to not take off the cast, make me keep it on longer. My skin was getting irritated with it. I was getting irritated with it. I decided to say, you know what? This is the final straw. And I give the doctors one more day to say, you know, because they kept on saying, no, we'll take this cast off this day. Oh, no, we'll take this cast off this day. They never fucking did. And I decided to say, you know what? I'm fucking fed up with it. I'm going to break it off. I broke it off with a hammer, started tearing the rest off with my other hand.
Wait a minute, what the hell did you just say you did?
I broke the cast off with the hammer, and I started tearing the rest of it off with my hand. With my other hand.
I thought you were talking about your finger or
and
something
actually,
that happened.
My arm wasn't fully healed, but it's actually okay. It's actually okay. It wasn't fully healed because I had the hand and the wrist bent a certain way with the cast, and that was a bad thing because I wanted to play video games even though if I had a cast on my hand and I bent it a certain way just to be able to do that. But yeah, back during the school time when I broke my arm, I told them it didn't hurt. Yeah. I felt up of laughing, but they still sent me to the principal's office. I told them that it was dislocated or broken, and they still didn't listen to me. The teacher still sent me to the principal's office. That's another reason.
Well, they were supposed to send you to the nurse to help look at it.
No, they didn't. They sent me to the principal's office, and they sent me back to class and said, you know what, stick it out. And
what did you do?
I went back home afterwards. The doctor said that I was supposed to come in immediately after that incident. Yeah. And they could have been sued. And my mom actually did get one of the principals fired from back then when I was in 4th grade. And yeah, sure. When I was in 3rd grade, yes, I was a kind of goody little two shoes. I never got into a fight. I never argued with anybody. Then after 4th grade, the incident happened when I finally broke.
And Lucky just now said he goes, I had scoliosis, and the doctor wanted me to be into a brace, and it would make him spine too weak to carry me. He made the brace, but the brace wasn't fully optional with him, and I guess he was getting weak or something. Something was happening. I'm like, it can't be from the brace. It must have been from the scoliosis that he had. Because he just said that I have scoliosis and the doctor wanted me to put on a brace that would make my spine too weak to carry me. So, he was in a brace for a while until, his body got a little stronger, if any, if he's still out of it. I don't know how long ago. How long ago did it happen to you, Lucky? No, I'll have to wait for his answer.
Hey, Wolfsburg, you know what the funny thing?
Hold that thought.
Oh. Okay.
Hold that thought. I gotta go upstairs to get my pain medicine. Hold on.
Okay. I just realized that a lot of people who are gonna end up watching this live stream are gonna think, what the hell is going on? I said that there's gonna be some weird stuff, but this is not super duper weird. I don't think we're gonna get into that category. And that's a good thing. Hooray. I like having the YouTube channel as weird because that's how I am, and if whoever is weird, embrace the weirdness. It's always awesome. Eat nunchucks, motherfuckers. Ah, shit! You will never catch me alive, you stone chippers! I am a teddy bear. I am a teddy bear. Oh, fuck, grenade! No, 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 no! Charge, my fellow teddy bear brother! That was fun. Amoga! Respawn. All those horns just going off. Yeah, I might have to go make a cheeseburger or a chicken burger downstairs. I'm hungry as hell. Eat it! Charge, my fellow brethren! Charge! Oh no! Well, there's the secret entrance. Awooga! Awooga! Kill this thing. Oh yeah. There's the ship. No, don't let them board the shuttle. No! My little teddy bear brotherin has failed. No! But yeah, it's a lot more better internet. The live stream hasn't cut out yet. The only problem is the cable company. I'm actually kind of glad to start watching TV again. I haven't watched that for a long time. I was mostly anime or Netflix and stuff like that. I'm kind of getting bored of Ewok on it. No, Lucky left. No! I really want to play Undertale. Never played it yet. I heard it was a dodging game, kind of. That I might be expert in. When it comes to dodging stuff, I like dodging stuff. Hooray! No crates, okay. Nobody has left a comment in the live chat yet. So, I'll get back.
Yeah. Oh, they made it weak until I was fine. I can't say my brace is different from his brace.
I'm probably gonna end the live stream here, probably.
Oh my god. We've been talking on the live stream this whole time.
Yeah, you never
Oh
noticed
my
that?
god.
I didn't say my intro yet.
Oh my god, I feel like I was a newscaster. We're discussing the matters of the White House. Oh wow.
Top of the morning.
Oh, are we gonna... We're gonna make it worldwide. We are definitely gonna make worldwide. There's no doubt. Our discussion talked from dragons to fucking elves to fucking the president and then fucking nuclear attacks and saving countries and kissing ass and like, oh my god, this is fucking cool.
Brought to you by a news report. Donald Trump is known as a dickhead. On to you, Wolfsburg.
Brought to you by Jiffy Peanut Butter. It melts in your mouth and not in your ass when you sit on it.
Oh my god. Not that joke again.
Brought to you by Colgate, the toothpaste that make you smile whiter than the earth.
Just no, can we stop it?
Brought to you by Creamy Cupcakes.
No,
the cupcakes that taste so good.
I'm gonna mute you.
Brought to you by Chocolate Chip.
Don't make me have to fucking mute you, dude.
Brought to you by Hershey Kisses. Don't shove them in your ass. Shove them in your mouth.
Oh my god.
M&M's. It melts in your mouth
can
and
we
not
stop
on
talking
your
about this
finger.
and talk about something else?
Jerkins, the lotions that you know you can jerk off to.
What the fuck? No, what? No, can we stop it now? Just, no.
Pampers, the diapers. Like
That's it. That's it. Okay. To anybody on the live stream, sorry about that. It's just kind of, you know, weirdness is awesome, and at the same time, other people are going to think it's very, very weird. So depending on what type of weirdness you go towards, don't go completely extremo. That's not completely extremo. That's kind of funny weird, kind of. But weirdness, depending on how it is, always embrace weirdness. Don't try to hide who you are, because that's not a, like, it's your choice, but you should embrace of who you are. You know I muted you, right?
No, I see you not talking. Your speaker was like, oh my god. I can't do Yoda.
Because you know, yeah.
Oh gee, thanks. It could have been Bubba Blake on here. You would have had it muted in
What are
RP.
friends for, buddy?
Huh?
What are friends for, buddy?
I can't believe it. Actually, I think he should be part of it because he was over there saying something like he's got to go, and he was raving.
Because he had to go to sleep and all that.
Yeah, but I'm sure that he was raving that he was hardly making any sense because he said, "Let's act weird," and he was telling stupid jokes. Just
and I was doing it at the same time as well.
You're not too bad. His gets kind of so lame.
What does the Ewok do when he scratches his ass?
What?
He goes like, "Oh!"
Kind of like the type of Ewok you would put on a car hood after you go down the street. You want to honk the horn at somebody. Just pull the Ewok's ass.
No, okay. So, what does a Tusken Raider react towards having ice cream for the first time ever?
A Tusken Raider.
No, did you hear the joke?
Ice cream. No.
He flips the fuck out.
What the hell?
Right, or fucking eating ice cream. All of a sudden, his mouth is too cold. He starts running out the door, just shooting the gun up in the fucking air. You're like, first ever brain freeze. He starts fucking flipping out, shooting his mouth.
I'm telling you what, brain freeze on that Tusken Raider.
I don't usually have brain freezes. My body works differently.
Oh, gee. Okay, you take a big giant slushy and just
No,
suck it one fucking try.
I made like you know those ice cream cones. Also, you have ice cream like freaking really tall. I've eaten that down in freaking like 1 minute or something, or even lesser than that. Like, I'm a really fast eater towards ice cream. The only problem is I don't get a brain freeze, but there's this new thing that I call a freeze heart. It's basically when your left side of your chest, where your heart is, goes all like frozen like a brain freeze. But it's a lot worse.
Wait a minute, you never get a brain freeze, but you get a chest freeze.
Yeah, like basically, yeah. My body works differently. I'm like the reason why I don't consider my body as normal, which I don't feel like explaining in the video, is because I'm a lot very differently than an average person. I don't feel pain. I don't get brain freezes. Then I got this new thing with a hiccup, a croak, and a burp. It's called a croak-up.
What the fuck? Wait, you did not get a hiccup and burp.
No, I've actually hiccuped, burped, and croaked at the same time. It's called a croak-up. People who cannot stand pain never have those happen to you, because it feels like that all of your insides are kind of like, you know how a frog or a toad's throat goes towards, you know, goes out? It feels like that all of your insides are kind of going outwards or bouncing. It feels like that. It's for someone with no pain resistance or pain tolerance, you're gonna feel a lot of pain. Everything in your body is gonna probably ache, and you're gonna want to lay down and hope that it goes over. Probably. And I call it a croak-up.
I remember I actually did have a bad hiccup, but I cured myself after I taught myself about the blood from your brain and down to your shoulders with the tension, and it was one of those tricks. Well, my sister used to do the Vulcan pinch shit, and she did it right where because she's a nurse.
Punch!
No, pinch. She would grab her three fingers, her two fingers and her thumb.
Punch.
And no, pinch, not punch.
I know, but Vulcan punch. Vulcan punch! It's from frickin' Mario Smash Brothers.
And she used to do that. She knew where the tension was from your shoulders. When you get the hiccups, it's pounding your chest and your throat, so there's a tension nerve somewhere. Well, what I used to do is I get on my hands and knees, like I'm going to like cover my head from a falling bomb or something, or if the roof was caving in to protect my head, I would duck down like that, and then I'd lift my body up and make my head flat to the floor, and I would hold my breath, and the motherfucker goes away. Incredible.
Well,
I mean, it takes a while.
Hiccups. One, getting scared. Two, drinking water.
But then I guess, well, I tell you what, I've tried that, and that's a fucking bitch. And fucking, you're drinking cup after cup after cup, just waiting, and you're trying to hold your breath, and motherfucker.
But yeah, croak-up. Never ever get those unless you want to feel like that your chest is about to explode.
Not to mention that.
Get that feeling when you have a croak-up.
Not to mention that you can also hang over your bed, like you're laying on your stomach. You hang over your bed, and you make sure your chest is and neck and head. Well, what I'm saying is like you're swimming on your bed. You would move your body up a little bit. Okay, and then bend yourself down and make your head and face touch the floor.
I already know what you're meaning by that. I've already did something like that back then. When I was a kid,
I don't know. Well, maybe you can.
Bed.
You can lay on your back and do it too. I guess you can lay on your back and do it too, because blood's going to hit your head and put a stop to it. So when that happens, you can hold your breath for a few minutes.
Well, basically, talking about all this just made me come up with a new joke. Batman teaches
Oh,
karate.
no. Batman teaches karate. Where the hell is this at?
No, just imagine all of a sudden a couple people walking across a karate teacher area, or like, you know, area with where you get to learn karate. Just imagine Batman being
I don't think Batman would ever want to teach karate in karate classes, considering that he's a superhero and it's technique of his style. Going, you guys, you teach yourselves how to fucking fight. This is something for I discovered this shit. Fuck you. But I'm a ninja. Yeah, I'm a fucking Batman. I'll kick your ninja's ass.
God.
And if that doesn't satisfy you, I'm going to call the Hulk. You tell the Hulk that when he's pissed off. I'm a ninja.
However.
Oh, you tell Godzilla that. Oh yeah, we get the Hulk fighting Godzilla. But guess
Yoga
what?
comes out of nowhere and says, round started, glow stick up in the air.
Abracadabra, glow stick. Fucking Godzilla fucking falls asleep because he thinks it's. Wait a minute. Godzilla passes out because he thought it turned into pixie dust because the glow stick blew up, and then when that happens, the Hulk is like, "What the fuck?" And he sees the 4th of July, and he goes out like a light, and Yoda's like, "I told you it works every time."
Yeah, and he's smoking a cigar. Just imagine
Yoda. Oh my god, no.
Yoda smoking a cigar with his eyes popped out, going like, it works every time.
Oh my god. Sorry, cigar is high.
Oh my God.
I did those, dude. I did those, and those motherfuckers give you a headache.
Mr. Leppy comes out of nowhere and decides to tell Yoda to take some shrooms, and then when Yoda takes the shrooms, he goes insane.
Oh no. Wait a minute, he's too fucking old to even get stoned. He's using the Jedi fucking Force. What are you talking
Mr.
about?
Leppy is an evil leprechaun who likes to give people fucked up shrooms and make them go insane, singing shit like that. It doesn't matter if you're somebody so powerful, those shrooms will fuck you up. I don't actually like joking about drugs, but it's just a certain habit with Mr. Leppy.
No, it's okay. From shrooms to smoking weed, you're still gonna get so stoned. I feel bad for people who do it because later throughout their lives, they're having
weed is
health
actually
issues.
medicine.
Wait a minute. Now, I'm not talking about technical. I'm talking about the misuse of it. Going partying, always smoking it, not giving a shit. Always coming home stoned and hungry. Give yourself some time, and I guarantee you turn into a couch potato and say, "Mom, go kick me some fucking pizza. Go cook me this. Go cook me that." Well, I'm fucking hungry. Where's some fucking chicken around this goddamn place? And dude, it's fucking scary. And then when they hit their 30s, they're fucking obese. Oh, doctor, I got a problem. I can't lose weight. I suck M&Ms every night and I can't stop. I eat too much turkey, chicken, barbecued. And I went to McDonald's one day and I had 50 pieces nuggets and ate fucking like over 60 pounds of fucking French fries. And oh my God, I thought I died and went to heaven.
I just thought of something after when you said chicken.
Chicken.
Okay, then this is the bad thing when you know somebody is definitely needs help. Probably. But you put chicken with chocolate.
Chicken with chocolate.
A chocolate covered chicken.
Oh.
Chicken with chocolate over it.
I was wondering what the heck.
I don't think that would taste good, but who the fuck knows? You can't knock until you try it.
Chocolate covered deer meat.
Chocolate covered ham. No.
Oh my! I don't know.
I would rather stick with the chocolate covered strawberries with caramel inside of it, and freaking whipped cream on the top of it.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what you're calling those. They fucking sell those in the fucking boxes for Valentine's Day.
No, they don't. They don't sell freaking chocolate covered strawberries with caramel inside.
Yeah,
of it.
No. Wait. That was cherries. And it has caramel, but chocolate on the outside. And it's cherries. Those fuckers are damn good.
Yeah, but if you ever eat a chocolate covered strawberry, that's fucking good. If you had caramel and honey on the inside of it and that freaking whipped cream on the top of it, there you fucking go. You got a delicious freaking fruity chocolate honey, like you got a delicious chocolate strawberry snack with caramel and honey on the inside of it with whipped cream on the top.
Oh my god.
Yeah, too much sugar.
Honey?
But
Honey? What the hell?
You know what bees make, basically?
Honey. No shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the honeycomb first. I still don't understand that shit. The honey is like a mysterious fucking magical potion that you have to think about it. I know the honeycomb's there, but in order for that honeycomb, they build it like wax. Where the fuck are they carrying the goddamn wax? Where are they getting that? Not to mention the honey itself. They're storing inside the wax. And then it's like, where's the fucking honey's coming from?
I feel like where I know where the honey comes from. It's from inside their body.
Don't you dare. Don't say anything about flowers, because flowers doesn't give fucking honey. I like to know where the fuck they get the honey and store it and make us go fetch for it.
They collect certain things from the flowers, basically, and once they do that, they mix up from some of the stuff from the flowers inside of their body. Probably.
And here's a real scary motion for you. Not only is honey being made by the bees, but we're eating bee saliva. Like you said, it's coming from the bees inside.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true.
Oh my god, what a fucking nightmare. Oh, I just had to think about that.
that might actually be true.
Oh, Jesus Christ, what other... It's bad enough we eat cow. What's cow made out of? Hamburgers and cheese. What's burgers made out of? Cow. Oh my fucking god.
It's made out of cow's
as soon as we got to be
ass.
older... And then we're in our fucking teenager going fucking hunting. We kill deer. What do we do with it? Well, we eat it. I'm not hungry. I'm not eating that. You said you wanted to kill it. That's what you're supposed to do with a fucking dead deer. You shoot the motherfucker and then scalp it and fucking eat the meat. You cook it. You eat meat. It's deer meat. I'm not eating that. But you killed it. I know. It's called hunting. But then I had deer meat one time, and then from deer meat I had deer burgers, and I'm like...
Venison
holy shit,
burgers,
it's not so...
you mean. It's called venison.
Medicine or venison? Did you add like a V in there?
Venison. That's what deer meat is.
Venison? Where the fuck were you talking about venison? Where did that come from?
That's deer meat. Venison.
Venison.
Like, my,
what the fuck?
my stepdad, he hunts... And
he hunts.
Yeah, he hunted deers and all that, and we had like crap loads of venison, so he decided to make venison burgers and all that.
If it ain't the deers, it's the fish going fishing, and I was like, but he swallowed the worms and
Sushi!
yeah, lobster tails,
crab, octopus, squid.
No, don't you dare tell me you ate octopus.
I've never ate octopus or squid, and I've never ate lobster. I've eaten crab. I've actually ate shrimp.
Lobster's great. You get the fucking, not only the claws and part of the body, but the fucking greatest part ever, and you gotta dip that shit in butter like crazy. Lobster tail. Jesus.
I like sushi.
Oh my god.
You know what the funny thing is? A lot of people
what is sushi, actually?
Sushi is cold, dead fish.
I thought they actually cook shit and then fry it in a pan like they do with everything else.
But sushi is cold fish.
Might as well eat sardines.
Oh yeah, sardines. Like when I was a kid, I usually ate anchovies or sardines.
I never did it. I never did it. I seen my dad eat it on crackers, and he ate it with pepperoni and cheese, and I'm just sitting there going, God damn, Dad, it smells like fucking rotten pussy.
You mean those little mini fishes from the can?
Oh my God, you have to sit there and crank, 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 and there's like fucking 36 of them in a goddamn can.
Well, when
They
I
look like
was a little
minnows.
kid, I ate those little mini fishes from a can because, like, you know, me and my real dad, we usually did it back then. Eat those fishes from the can and all that. Yeah.
And then what was it? He got me to eat rabbit, and one day
I will
my
never
mom,
eat
Dad,
a rabbit. What the fuck are you talking about?
well, they suckered me and said it was chicken. And so I'm eating the damn thing like it was nothing to me, and I'm having a good time. I said, Mom, this is pretty damn good. He goes, you don't know what you're eating, are you? I said, yeah, I do. You said it was chicken. That's what you want to hear and what you want to believe. I said, what did your dad do this afternoon? Well, he went hunting. And he went hunting for rabbits. And brought it home. And she's always throwing the and in there. She wants me to finish the story, but then I had to think about it. I said, but you said you were doing chicken. She goes, yeah. And what are you eating and think you're eating? I said, it's chicken. No. And Dad's over there cracking up and laughing. He goes, I hate to tell you, son, you're eating something I just shot in the woods and brought home. And it was out in a garage after a while, and you've asked me many times why am I killing that rabbit's head off. It was like, I didn't know. I thought they were wanting to keep the fur. I said, just give me the... And top it all off, after I found out that it wasn't fucking chicken, I was eating rabbit meat, I got sick a little bit, and I'm sitting there crying my fucking ass out. And then I said, well, can I at least keep a rabbit's foot? They fucking gave me a goddamn rabbit's foot. Furry motherfucker, and it looked like the size of palm of my hand.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Seriously,
I kept that bony motherfucker. Oh.
I will never eat rabbit, including snake. If somebody makes me eat snake or tricks me, I would probably punch them. Like, seriously, I would go all hostile completely. Snakes are one of my favorite animals. I will never eat snake.
Did you realize that if you were in the desert somehow that you would survive on snake and maybe frog legs or
I'll be right back.
bat wings?
Be right back. Ah! Actually, before I go, I gotta end the live stream.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, you guys, if you guys want to see more videos of me and my friends talking, or any other videos of certain other games, or more videos of Star Wars Battlefront 2, the newer one, or if you guys want to hear more things about us talking about Star Wars, about mythical stuff, or about weird shit, or if you guys have any suggestions for any other video games that you want to see me play and make a video,
Or if you
or a
like
live stream.
commercials, Jiffy peanut butter. It melts in your mouth and not in your ass.
Okay, can I finish my sentence? Okay, but if you guys ever have any ideas about any other games or anything that you want me to talk about, just leave in the comments below. But all I have to say is subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and slice the living crap out of that like button. I'll see you guys.
May the force be with you.
Next episode.